Hi, Matilda. So you got Matilda's tube back in the corner. Come on, Daisy. So you got his name was Rocky, but now we're calling him Archie because he has a deposit on him. So that little creamsicle one back there, that's Archie. This little one that come up here, I don't know what her name is. So I'm just gonna stick with Roxy for now. And then you got Ding Ding on top. That's Goose. And then Stinky Boy there. You got Maverick. So you got Maverick and Goose. Yeah, don't ask. They're crazy names this year. There you got Stinky Boy. Come on, Stinky Boy. Yeah, you're a naughty boy. Yeah, you are. Okay, so that's Hank. That right there, that's Hank. And that little, oh, he is a little stinker. That is Delilah's son. Mm-hmm. Delilah, you had a crazy son last year too. Yeah, Solly turned out normal. But Moonspots before that, yeah, he was crazy. It just must be Delilah. She just has crazy genes. Which is crazy because Delilah and Daisy are all Matilda's kids. I'll show you Daphne, but how do I explain this? Matilda is our first goat we ever had, and she is basically the starter of the herd. So we've kept her 3 daughters in here. Roxy, what are you doing? You better get off your mama. Yeah, she's gonna lose her hair because you guys always jump on her. Yeah. But anyways, Matilda's the starter of our herd. And she had 3 daughters, and we kept all 3 of her daughters. So far, we haven't kept any of their daughters yet. We're not really trying to grow our herd anymore as of right now. A couple of these other goats came from other herds, apparently. But they've all shown to be pretty good. Haven't had to deworm anyone. The only one was Willow and Jazzy and Linda. Linda passed now because due to cancer this summer. But Izzy is Linda's daughter. Yeah, oh, there it is, focus. Yeah, I'm looking at them rather than look through the camera. They were the only ones that have ever had to require antibiotics for pneumonia. When we got Izzy, she come with her mother, and that was Linda. Whoever had Linda and Izzy before us, they did not take care of those poor babies. I have pictures, and poor Linda, she was, internal parasites, external parasites, pneumonia, coccidia on top of it, anemia, vitamin B issues or whatnot, lack of copper, lack of zinc, minerals, everything. Literally, I would have to say, unfortunately, Linda's died of cancer now, because, well, there's really no fix for cancer, unfortunately, for goats that I know of, or that I could probably afford. But Linda was like the epitome of a cow. Cows will stand out there dying forever in a field, hacking and coughing. Excuse me. And they just have the will to survive. Goats, they cough at 2. They're dead by 3 p.m. Literally. That is the epitome of a goat. Yes, I'm talking about you. Because I'm like dairy cows. I know dairy cows. And they have the will to survive. Everyone just seems so sad. I get the camera on. Everyone looks miserable and unhappy, like I starve you and I abuse you. No, the hay feeders are empty, but you see that how that's nice and cleaned over there? That's straw. That's just bedding. But you see that right there? That was filled with hay. And I took the whole last bale and filled all these for, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th time today. So you still got Moo and Sybil over there because they're more normal. They still have hay. But these little chunk lunks, oh, you have a little bit of hay in there. Oh, good. So I don't look absolutely horrible. So they've had hay. Their water over there. I gotta go clean that stuff out of it. And what are you doing? Okay, that's Junior. Okay, so I'm gonna scratch that. Go back. So Delilah, crazy Delilah, Matilda's daughter, she had only two. But she, like, see right now, she just had those two big boys. And she don't look underweight or nothing. She kept the weight good. Daisy's a little thin, but Daisy had triplets. Stinky here, she looks really good, but I could have swore between how big Matilda was, which Matilda don't look too bad either. She's not real sunken either. She actually did pretty good. Everyone, for the most part, maintained their weight. Jazzy here, see little Jazzy? Little mini Jazzy, she had a single buckling. But see, no one here, so far we've gotten pretty lucky. Everyone's maintained weight. They seem to be bouncing back pretty good. Willow, what's wrong? Now, Willow's not pregnant. She's just in here because Willow is Moo's best friend who just had her babies today. And I did a video on that. And so we didn't leave Willow out there by herself with the rest of the big boar herd. We brought her in for friendly support for Moo, to keep Moo calm. Plus Willow. Hey, Maddie, you don't be mean girl. You be nice. Come on. Show a little kindness. You big mean girl. Jeez, goats are mean. It's literally like watching Jerry Springer show in here. It's hilarious. Everyone has their own little attitudes. I don't know what that is. She's sticking her lip up. But anyways, so I thought, I'm going to get back to it. I thought that Delilah was going to have triplets, as big as she was. And I thought Matilda was going to have triplets, right? Now, Daisy and Daphne, I'll show you where Daphne is. I have to keep her separate because she does not conform to the hierarchy of Matilda. And everyone else, especially Izzy, because Izzy is just sounding crazy. She's just trying to beat up poor, oh crap, so many goats. What is it? Daphne, there we go. Oh my God. sorry. So many goats. She tried to beat up Daphne and she was being so mean, which is weird because Izzy changed after she had her babies. Which is so crazy. But everyone here is doing pretty good. Everyone's pretty healthy in our herd. We don't ever have to deworm or anything like that. So knock on wood. We're lucky. But anyways, so Delilah, I was pretty sure she was going to have triplets. Well, come to find out, she didn't have triplets. She only had two bucklings. Well, so I picked out names for right there. Hank. You don't do that, Hanky. Hanky. Don't bite her. Hanky. He don't listen. But anyways, I had picked out 3 names for triplets. So it's going to be Hank, Williams, and then Junior. Well, the first one came, right? So I was like, okay, there's Hank. I was waiting for Williams, right? Williams never showed up. I got the end of it. So I got Junior. So Williams don't exist. I thought he existed, but he don't exist. So go figure. And then Daisy, I would have never thought, but she had triplets. Yeah, that's insane. What are you doing? Oh, okay, Sybil. Sweetheart, you can get it right through those little bars there if you don't have to stand over top. Okay, do what you want. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do your thing. My bad. Yeah, so it was crazy. But anyways, see, he never stops. He is such a little naughty boy. His brothers are there chilling. Whoever gets him, I'm telling you right now, if you love goats and you want to have a life full of craziness and fun and excitement 24/7, Hanky is the way to go, because Hanky is going to be, pardon my French, but a little heck on wheels. That's his epitome. Now, let's see back here. Oh, what's wrong, little biscuit? You got Roxy there, and you got Pudgy Spanky. Matilda. Hey, that's there for a reason, because Ding Ding there, Izzy, is being mean. See the spot on her head? I know it looks like I abuse her, but I don't. Literally, she kept taking her head because she don't have horns. She's pulled, so she's never been to horns. She has no horns. She's pulled for no horns. She kept slamming into this right here, right? So it's just like a little makeshift gate, 2x4, some like welded wire, and then some OSB junky board. And I just makeshift this for something we had last year, but it come in handy this year. But she kept taking her head and slamming it. And when she would ram, she'd ram down on that 2x4. See where, if you can see, I don't know, the camera, but like this comes straight down. And then there's like an indent at the bottom. She kept slamming her head into that. So she busted the top of the skin on her head open. That's her little duckling right there. He is available. But because Linda, Izzy's mother, passed away from cancer this year, we're going to retain and keep her doeling so that Izzy is not alone out in the pasture. She will have someone there for support and to show her love and keep her company and be her companion, her best friend. Matilda, don't be doing crazy. Hey, Matilda. See, this is what I deal with. Matilda. Now, I know it's crazy, right? So I had to block this off. So people will be like, oh, why you block that one goat off? That's because all these other goats, including Matilda, who was also Daphne's mother. Daphne is the one that Matilda kicked away her first time. She didn't want her as a triplet. So she's bottle fed. Yes, you, baby girl. I know. Yeah, don't mind her. She looks sad and lonely, but trust me, she goes for tractor rides. She goes for John Deere lawnmower rides. She gets biscuits. Yeah, she's the epitome of spoiled to the bone. But Daphne, as I was saying, she does not conform to the hierarchy of those goats. Matilda, as I was saying, she is the starter of our herd. Matilda was here. She was the first goat, her and Johnny Cash. And again, Johnny Cash has moved on to another farm because we only keep our bucks for 1 year. Once they've been blood tested, they're healthy, they're good to go. And then we pass them on to another farm that wants a good, blood tested, healthy, disease-free buck. But she does not conform to the hierarchy. Matilda is the boss of all these Nigerians. Nobody will step on Matilda's toes. But we also have a boar herd outside because we breed boars. And it's crazy because I know Cindy, she's got to be pushing 125, probably 150. She's a big girl. Callie's a big girl. Lexa's a big girl. Sandy is a big boar. But what's crazy is that this little itty bitty Nigerian Dwarf goat right there, Matilda, I can see your face. I know what you're doing. Matilda, don't even. As you can see her little babies. There's Penelope. There, little Penelope. There's Penny. And they got water over there. I put up on a brick so the girls can't jump into it. And then mineral feeder for her. She got her hay. See, she still has hay left over. Thank you, baby. Because the rest of them all look like I starve them to death, and I don't. See, but again, as I was saying, this little itty bitty Nigerian Dwarf, she rules all of them boar goats out there. We have what? We have 8 yearling boars that are still small in their growing stage. They'll be coming up on a year this coming beginning of spring. And then we have boars that are, 3 years old, 3.5 years old? Cindy's much older. She's a much older goat. But it's crazy because Cindy is like 4 times her size. I mean, she's a big meat boar goat. And this little itty bitty goat right here controls all of them big boar goats. She also controls the hierarchy of all these goats here. None of these goats will ever step on her toes. And when they do, you probably don't believe it, but it's insane. Goats actually bite each other. So they have underneath. So they got bottom teeth that come in the front. And they're basically like, they're basically like this. So they're basically like a pivot in their mouth like this. And then on the top of those, they have a flat plate, like a flat bone plate that comes down. And then their lips move like this so they can get around briars and things like that. Like goats' mouths and cow mouths are not the same at all. That's why they need a loose mineral. They cannot get enough mineral from licking a salt block because you and I can't go out and lick limestone to get enough calcium. So why would you expect a goat to lick a block and get calcium? Because their tongue and our tongue are both soft. They have very soft, fleshy tongues. They don't have like sandpaper, hard cow tongues at all. Their tongue is very, very soft. But anyways, they'll use their mouth, the bottom of their teeth, and they'll come up behind a goat. She's probably going to jump. And they'll just literally take those bottom teeth and go like that. And then they'll take the top plate down and they'll snap that skin. And then they'll pull back. They'll rip out hair. And sometimes Matilda's done it to Cindy a couple times. They'll bite so hard onto like where the skin is right here, and they'll literally cause a tear in the skin, which causes topical dermatitis, which is basically a topical skin infection because they've broke the skin barrier and bacteria and yucks get in there and they fester because bacteria are opportunistic. And hey, free ride. There you go. But it's insane because she is my biggest offender. Matilda, don't even. You are my biggest offender. Like her babies were bought because they're so mellow. The Rocky and Roxanne, but now his name is Archie. That's what we're calling him because he has a deposit, and that's what his new family's going to call him, is Archie. So Archie and Roxy, they're so mellow. They're so calm. They're so chill. They're not crazy like Delilah's crazy one buckling. Now Hank, he's crazy. Junior, he's more chill. He's not as bad. He's not as bad at all. Now, Matilda's kids are calm, but Matilda, she's a bully. I love her. Don't tell anyone else. She's my most favorite goat. But she's a bully. I still love her, though. I love the bully ones. Matilda, don't worry, sweetheart. I love you. I'll love you forevers. Izzy has totally changed. She was calm and docile and very loner-like. But now she won't pick a fight with Matilda. But now she'll fight with Willow. She's been picking fights with Moo. Moo's separated. She's had her babies. She's been going after Jazzy. She's been going after Maddie. And what's funny is because, I hate to say it, Matilda there, that's one of her 3 daughters that she first ever had. Daisy is by far Matilda's right hand woman. Daisy will follow everything her mother does. Delilah's she's the middle child, so she's more free-spirited, kind of. But Daisy, the reason why Daisy's loved so much, no. Delilah come first. She's the oldest. Daisy was the last one to come out. And then over there where I showed you, like across where the little pen is, it's blocked off because crazy there. Daphne is the middle child. Maybe that's why she got kicked to the side. Makes sense now. The middle child always gets it worse. But no, because I believe, Daisy, because she's the baby, maybe. She is her mother's spitting image. But the funny thing is that Izzy has now, after had her babies, with a hormonal mood swing change, she's been picking her nose and basically, high hiking her nose up to Daisy and giving her some, bull schnitzel. And, which is funny because Matilda has not stood up yet and come straight out and attacked Izzy, nor has she attacked her kids. As you can see, everyone's pretty chill. We got all the babies shoved in here. Who we got there? Maverick, Pudgy Spanks, got little Roxy, little baby girl back there. And then right there you got, who is it? Oh, Junior. And then over here we got Archie, Maverick, Goose. Then it looks like, it's okay, Rose. It's okay, sweetheart. It looks like Hank finally laid down. Thank goodness. Yeah. But all the babies, they do good together with all the moms. Willow's pretty calm and docile. She's pretty chill. I don't understand why your hair is so weird like that around your eyes. Sweetheart, I gave you zinc tablets. Maybe I'll give you some more. Some goats are like that. Nothing wrong with them. Just they require more copper, more zinc. Goats are just like humans. Every single goat is different. Their bodies are different. Their microbiome and their guts are different. Their immune system is different. The way they react, their cellular, cells inside and things like that. They're different. That's why, one thing may work for one person, but not for another person, even though it's the same exact treatment and they're the same age, whatever. Everything about them's the same. They don't work. Same with goats. So I'm going to have to give her some more zinc. I will pop her with another copper bolus. And then Izzy, you want to come up here and see how small Izzy is? She's not a very big goat. Actually, after she had a baby, she got a lot bigger. Huh? Yeah. Having a baby with all that hormonal growth, huh? Just made you so big and fatties. You got that little mini little beard, huh? You little cutie schnoodlins. Hi, little bisky. But as you can see, she's not doing bad. She really filled out nicely, even though she just had chubby little Spanx not too long ago. She's really doing good. Yeah, that's good. Huh, that's great to hear, huh, sweetheart? Yeah, everyone looks pretty good. Everyone's coat's coming in. We haven't heated the garage, so that's good. So when all these guys are ready to go out, because these guys are going out first of the year, our boar herd will come in at the first of the year. So these guys will all go out, the boars will all come in. And what other babies we have left over that haven't had deposits or people haven't picked up, yada, 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 they'll be 8 weeks. So they'll be more than fine. They'll have all their fur on them. You know, they've been acclimated to the cold and then, you know, the warmer day and then cold at night. So they've been doing pretty good. Plus they have each other warm up. And then by 8 weeks with all these mamas, they've been milking pretty good. They'll be fat. Plus once we get them on full-time feed or whatnot, I'll start feeding them twice a day. So that way I know they're getting enough fats. They're getting enough grain in there to keep fat. And then Matilda, what's wrong, sweetheart? You just have an emotional escapade, sweetheart. Matilda. Oh, she's angry. She gets that way. She won't talk to me. Literally. I don't know if you can actually say that about a goat, but Matilda's like that. She'll just ignore you. You'll talk to her, and some people will be like, oh, that's odd behavior. No, that's just Matilda. I pretty much know every single goat's personality, almost to a T. And you have changed since you've had a baby. Become a lot nicer, huh? See how Matilda, she's like, oh, I'm not talking to you. Yada, yada, yada. She don't like me, right? I'll show you something. Where did it go? Here we go. What are these? Oh. And the thunder rolls. Thunder rolls. They like country music. They're Garth Brooks fans. They like Journey too. But then again, who don't love Journey?